Africa has always been a land of wealth, from the days of Mansa Musa, the emperor of Mali, whose fortune was so legendary it reshaped economies, to today's billionaires who build empires from cement, oil, diamond, and even simple ideas. The continent has never stopped producing giants of fortunes. Today, we're uncovering how richest men in Africa made their fortune, and some of their journeys will completely change the way you see success. We begin with Aliko Dangote of Nigeria, the richest man on the continent, with a fortune of more than $20 billion. His story is one of vision and skill. Dangote started trading sugar, flour, and salt in the late 1970s, but he quickly realized the real money wasn't in importing, it was in producing. He built factories, expanded across Africa, and became the cement king of the continent. Now, with his massive oil refinery, he's set to transform the energy landscape of Africa itself. Dangote didn't just chase profit, he built industries where none existed before. Then there is Johann Rupert of South Africa with a fortune of around $14 billion. He made his wealth in luxury goods. Through Richmond, his company controls global brands like Cartier, Montblanc, and Dunhill. Where others saw a continent focused on resources, Rupert saw the power of luxury, and he turned timeless symbols of status into fortune that spans continents. Next is Nicky Oppenheimer of South Africa, heir to the family that once controlled the world's diamond trade through De Beers. His fortune of more than $10 billion comes from a legacy built on gems that shaped global markets. Even after selling their stake in De Beers, the Oppenheimer family invested wisely and continued to hold enormous influence. When it comes to diamonds, their name is history itself. Abdul Samad Rabiu of Nigeria is another titan with a fortune of over $7 billion. His Boa Group started with trading but grew into a cement, sugar, and agricultural powerhouse. He understood Africa's growing population and its hunger for infrastructure and food, and he built industries to meet those needs. His wealth is tied directly to Africa's growth story. Mike Adenuga, also a Nigerian, built his fortune in oil and telecoms. His company, Globacom, is one of the largest mobile networks in West Africa, connecting millions. Combined with his deep investments in oil exploration, his wealth, over $6 billion, is rooted in two of Africa's most essential industries, energy and communication. Adenuga is proof that opportunity multiplies when you diversify. Egypt gives us Nassef Sawiris with a net worth of nearly $9 billion. He built his empire through construction and engineering, taking Orascom Construction global. But he didn't stop there. His smart investments include stakes in Adidas and other global companies. Nassef represents the modern billionaire who builds at home but invests everywhere. His brother, Nassef Sawiris, is another powerhouse with a fortune of over $3 billion. He made his money in telecoms, building mobile networks across Africa, the Middle East, and even Europe. He connected people in ways governments and traditional companies couldn't, and that connection turned into billions. South Africa's Patrice Motsepe also makes the list with over $3 billion to his name. He made his fortune in mining, buying struggling gold mines during the 1990s and turning them profitable. Through his African rainbow minerals, he expanded into coal, iron, and platinum. Motsepe is also known for his philanthropy, pledging to give away half of his wealth. He dug into the earth and pulled out not just minerals, but an enduring fortune. Sports is another means through which he continues to expand his fortunes. Zimbabwe's Strive Masiyiwa is worth around $3 billion, and his story is one of persistence. He fought a long legal battle against the government to launch Econet Wireless, which went on to become a telecom giant. From there, he invested in fintech and energy across Africa. Strive's fortune is built on resilience and the belief that communication can transform economies. And finally, Tope Awotona, a Nigerian-born entrepreneur who made his fortune in the United States. He poured his life savings into a simple idea, making scheduling easier. That idea became Calendly, a software used by millions worldwide. His net worth of more than $1 billion proves that Africa's wealth story isn't just about resources or factory, it's also about technology and simple ideas. So, how did Africa's richest men make their fortunes? Some carved wealth out of the earth with oil, gold, and diamonds. Others built industries in cement, sugar, and steel. And a new generation is proving that ideas and technology can be just as powerful as natural resources. Yet, what unites them all is this: they saw problems on a massive scale and they created solutions that made them billions. What other industries do you think will make the next generation of African billionaires?